What's up, guys? It's a moment for me to the meatless, and today I'm debunking another myth. Um, so, guys, it's crazy. I didn't know by just speaking about the fact that I'm a raw vegan that I would draw so much attention from so many people who would disagree about what I have to say. But you can't really disagree about my opinion, and you can't disagree about science. Like, you can have your own opinion, but there's nothing to disagree with. If I give you my opinion, that's just my opinion. If I give you my experience, that's my experience. If I tell you science, which I rarely do because I'm not the science guy, there's plenty of vegan science guys. Come down a little bit. Amen. But I'm not that. I'm not that guy. Okay, trust me, I'm not that guy. But but anyway, so today we are gonna talk about B-12. Okay, so one of the main nutrients that people say the vegan diet is lacking, even doctors say B12. They're like, if you're vegan, you should supplement B12. But look at the numbers of people that are low in B12, and then look at the percentage of people that are vegan. So there's all these meat eaters that are low in B12. Okay, so first of all, let's get that straight. Being vegan doesn't cause you to be low in B12. That's crazy. If you don't know where B12 comes from, go look it up. Do a simple Google search. Where does B12 originally come from in nature? Because I ain't going there today. But here's what I'm gonna do. So there are multiple vegan foods that contain B12, multiple seaweeds, okay, and some chlorella. There are other ones. Duckweed is another one. There's a few that I'm probably missing. Some people even say that vegan diets are deficient in vitamin D, which is something we make from the sun. But guess what? If you grow mushrooms in the sun, they can contain vitamin D. You can get, and there are other sources of vitamin D in the vegan diet that you can get as well. So listen, I made a video a little while back. I'll try to remember to link it, but I probably won't. It's just a few videos. It's like within the last 6 videos or so. A vegan diet is not deficient in any nutrients. Yeah, I said it. And even, like I said, a lot of the doctors will say, aim it down a little. A lot of the doctors will say that a vegan diet is deficient in, let me show y'all a little something, man. Hold on. Y'all see that? Y'all see the abs? So listen, guys, keep in mind, I'm almost 40, okay? I'm almost 40. I'm not supposed to feel so good or look so good at 40, blah, 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 blah. But I do. So if my diet is so whack, why are me, Marcus Rothkrantz, Kara Brotman, Dr. Elizabeth Bayer, I don't know how you say your name, Shane, I can't think of his last name. He's kind of a little bit out there, but Shane Sterling, he's a little bit out there, but he's 50 something. Man, the list goes on. I can't think too much right now off the top of my head of all the different people, but there are so many people, so many good representatives, guys, and even people like Mimi Kirk, Annette Larkins. Mimi Kirk's in her 80s, Annette Larkins is in her 80s, both healthy, thriving, no medicines, no diseases, period, ever. What's her name? I can't think of her name. But there's so many people, okay, that are vegan, raw vegan. I was just naming raw vegans for the most part. But there are both that are thriving, that are doing the damn thing. And so the reason I want to point this out, and the reason I want to point out the B12 thing, is because, first of all, a vegan diet is not deficient in B12. B12 is not something that we get from food anyway, if you know anything about B12. But you can get it from plant-based sources, and you don't have to take a supplement. Sure, you can take a supplement. The B12 supplements are cheap as hell. But, I mean, you don't even have to do that, right? So all these arguments that people have about a vegan diet being deficient and so on, listen to me. A vegan diet is the only diet where you don't have to hurt anybody. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody gets exploited intentionally, okay? Are there some accidental deaths in everything we do? Yeah, there's accidental deaths when you build a home. There's accidental deaths when you drive your car. There's accidental deaths when you have a business. So these kind of things, aim it down. These kind of things can happen, not that much, but it's not intentional. Everything is all about intention. So if I intentionally hurt you, then that's a crime, right? That's really messed up. But if I unintentionally hurt you, we understand that that's a different thing. You understand? So intention is everything. So vegans, the intention is not to harm any living beings. That is the intention. And you do your best to do that. And an easy, simple way to do that is by taking the animal body parts off your plate. There's nothing wrong with doing that. There is nothing wrong with doing that. Okay? And yes, you can do that and thrive. And yes, you can do that. And you don't have to take not one goddamn supplement. You can take supplements. There are recommendations of supplements. I don't discourage taking supplements, but they're not necessary to live. Okay? So don't let people make you believe anything else, because these niggas is out here lying. Okay? So I'm calling them out, because I get too many comments from people talking nonsense left and right, and they think they're so smart when all they're doing is quoting carnivore influencers. I've listened to those people too, just because I listen to the counter argument, not just my side. I listen to every side, so I already know what they say. And what they say is completely against science. So yeah, I'm not for that. And another thing, some of y'all said things about like, oh, don't let people in comments ruffle your feathers. None of y'all ruffle my feathers. I have no respect for anybody that leaves a negative comment on anybody's video. I never have, because anybody that's about anything doesn't do that. I don't even dislike a video. I just get off of it if I don't like it, because only losers do stuff like that. So none of y'all ruffle my feathers. This is the way I am. I'm a real person. I don't hide and try to fake and try to look cool. Nah. I feel every emotion, and I'm a real, normal, healthy individual. And if you don't respect that, if you can't relate to that, it's because you're just a sheep, and I really don't care. So I'm gonna keep doing what I do. If you don't like it, if you don't like me clapping back at the stuff that you say, leave my videos. If you don't want to have an intelligent discussion or debate, and you're not open to learn anything, leave my videos. If you disagree with me, leave my videos. I will not miss you. No one will miss you. You don't even have a face. You're a faceless person on the internet. So I don't care. I don't care. No one cares. But that being said, guys, if you want to work with me one-on-one, I work with people that want to be high raw and raw vegan. And I help them build muscle. I help them get shredded. And I help them do it fast, because I'm a NASM certified personal trainer. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been training, working out for over 20 years. And I've been an athlete all my life. Right? And I always stay in shape, and I know how to make it sustainable, because that's important. Sustainability, if you're going to keep something for the rest of your life. So yeah, I just wanted to say that, guys. So next time somebody says B-12 blah blah blah, like, you know what's up. So go and look for yourself, find out the plant-based sources of B-12, and then you'll have something to say to those people, and then they'll have to move to something else and say, well, So that being said, hey, I love you guys. Even my haters, I love you guys. You guys are like my crazy, stupid little brothers or something. So I love all you guys. But that being said, let me know what y'all want to see in the next one. I'm out. Peace.